Janine here, Whole Body Health. I'm here with our Monday mobility. Hopefully you're joining me today. Today we're not going to use any toys, balls, any kind of devices to help us mobilize. We're going to spend the next 10 minutes just mobilizing. So I challenge you today, it's 10 minutes. I know we all spend longer than 10 minutes on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So I'm asking you, challenging you, 10 minutes, whether it's here now with me, or later today, 10 minutes moving your body in a way that feels good and that is gentle. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We got 10 minutes going here. We're gonna start on all fours. We're just gonna start moving up through our cat-cow position. Pushing through, remembering to breathe. Lifting the chin. Nice and gentle, just finding some space through the body. Noticing what's going on in the back. Is it really tight? Is it pretty open and loose? Did you do mobility this weekend so it feels good? Did you work really hard this weekend so you feel extra tight? We're gonna do one more each direction. Pull those shoulder blades in, lift the chin, and then push through the floor, round out the back, maybe a little bit of rocking here. Nice. We're going to go ahead and sit back on those heels. Okay, we're just going to hang out here just for a second. Notice how tight the hips are. Notice the lower back. What's happening? Are you able to sit all the way down, or are your hips kind of propped up a little bit because it feels like your hips are in the way? Okay, just kind of notice. We're going to come up onto all fours again. Extend those hands out in front of you. I'm going to try to change different angles here. Hands out in front, and we're just going to kind of rock. Notice what's happening underneath the armpits, and the shoulders, and the neck. Are you holding tension there? Now rocking side to side, checking things out, getting everything moving. I notice for me when I get to this right side, it's a little tight. My whole arm starts to shake. Keep breathing. Okay, come on up to all fours again. We're going to turn our fingers so they're pointing to the outside, and we're just going to nice, gentle rock side to side. Noticing the wrists, maybe the elbows, what's going on there. It's kind of little big circles all the way around. Reverse. Go ahead and move those fingertips pointing towards you, towards your body. We're going to gently pull back and rock forward. Again, noticing what's going on in the wrists, what's happening in the forearm. Might translate into the elbow. It might translate up the arm further into the shoulder, depending on what's happening in your body today, or depending on what injuries you have, or have had in the past, I should say. Many people don't realize that there's a huge connection, obviously, between the wrist and the forearm, the hands and the forearm. When you move your fingers, notice the forearm muscles that move. When you're tight in those forearms, you're going to be tight through the fingers. When you use your hands a lot, you're going to get tight through the forearms. There's our connection. Okay, so just a few little wrist circles here. Let things go. Okay, guys, go ahead and come to all fours again. We're going to press back into that plank position and hold here just for a moment. Okay, I want you to notice in the plank position, roll those elbow creases forward. We get into this position here with a slightly bent elbow. Real hard on the shoulders. Roll those elbow creases forward. Let the shoulder blades sit on your back. Always, anytime you plank. Okay, from here, pushing back to downward dog. Pushing the floor away, driving the chest down towards the floor or towards your toes. You want to think of it that way. Okay. Pedaling out the heels, stretching the back of the leg, the calf, the ankles. I like to rock side to side. Okay, from here, go ahead and pop back to your plank position. Drop the toes to the ground, drop the thighs. We want to make sure we have a long neck here, so we get in the habit, face you, of doing one of these. If you can see it, I have no neck showing. Sideways again. No neck showing. This is not a correct position. It's not a comfortable position. Drive up through the floor. Really push and make that neck nice and long. I'm going to shift back and forth. See if I get my hips to let go. I get my lower back to let go a little. Okay. Back to the plank position. Nice solid plank. Push back to downward dog. Pedal out those heels again. Driving the chest down towards the floor. Really push that chest towards those toes. Bend your knees if you need to. There's no need to keep your legs straight. Don't feel like in the down dog position that you need to lock out those legs. You can bend them. It's okay. Not wrong. In fact, bend them a lot right now. Really drive the chest down and then straighten them. See what happens. Drive the chest down, bend those knees. Keep driving the chest down, straighten them. If you have really tight calves, as a lot of people do, it may not be possible for you to straighten those legs, and that's perfectly okay. Keep going with a single heel press, pedaling out the heels to the ground. Are your arms getting tired yet? Waking up those shoulders this morning also. Keep holding, guys. Keep moving the body back to plank position. Hold it here. Hold, hold, drive those heels back. Keep a nice stable plank. Warm up the core. Bring that right foot forward. Okay, so it's right next to my hand. Turn to show you. Okay, I'm going to inch around. Now, if this position is too difficult, you can do it elevated. So hold on to a box. Here's a box. You can hold on to a box or a chair or a bench, whatever you need to do. You can bring your leg up here and do the same movement. Either one is perfectly okay. We're opening up the hips, allowing the inner thigh to let go a little bit. Come back to plank. Next foot, other side. I like to do the circles, forward, backward. Getting things to let go, nice gentle way. Guys, we are almost done. Can you believe that? 10 minutes, it's not that long. Okay, back to plank again. Go ahead and back, right foot forward again. Some circles. If things have let go and you have a little bit of movement in those hips now, not so locked down, put that left hand down, right arm comes up to the sky. Hold it there, reach up, back leg stays nice and straight, and then back down again. Come back up. Back leg nice and straight. You can rock it out if you want. And then back down. We're going to go one more time. Up. Back leg straight. And then back down. Back to plank. Hold it here. Nice strong plank. Make sure everything's tight. Squeeze your butt. Elbow creases forward. Push through the floor. Left leg forward. And those circles again. And anchor that right hand to the floor. Reach up. Make sure the back leg is straight. And then back down. Arm up. Back leg straight. I'm just kind of moving around. Side's a little tighter than the other side. And then back down. One more time. Arm up. And back down. And back to plank. Hold that position. Keep holding. Squeeze your butt. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Elbow creases forward. And drop those knees. And go ahead and stretch it back. Notice if anything has changed. How do you feel underneath those armpits? How do you feel in the back? How do you feel in the hips? And relax into it. Big deep breaths, breathe into your back and relax. Okay guys, that was 10 minutes. Went by really fast. I think we targeted most of the body, almost everywhere to some extent. If you found a spot that was particularly tight on you, feel free to go back if you have a little extra time. I have lots of different exercises for different areas, so if you're not quite sure, if, let's say your right hip or on the outside here was really tight, not sure what to do to release that, feel free, send me a message. I do have a YouTube library that I've been creating with a lot of different activation and release videos, so you can check that out, Whole Body Health. You can also search Janine Cook. Either way works, or just message me. So make it a great week, guys. Hope you enjoyed today. Talk to you guys soon.